obviously, from your perspective, kind of, and what you know, what has kind of happened here with the whole Fury Usyk collapse?
Well, I just think myself, basically, that the U6 team have had a better offer from Saudi because, as you all know, they've just signed Deontay Wilder. So I wouldn't be surprised, and this is only my opinion only, that Usyk boxes Deontay Wilder for them belts at some point this year. And he still stood to make plenty of money boxing Tyson, 30% of a lot's a lot of money, probably his career highest payday ever, because of who was boxing. Tyson brings in the people, the numbers, and he was engaging in that fight in Wembley Stadium, the mecca of boxing, in my opinion, where he can get the big crowds in, And Tyson just want to box in the UK at Wembley. He probably took his career lowest payday ever just to box here because he turned a lot more down, probably treble or triple the amount from the Saudis. Because I know what the Saudis offered him because he told me. It was on the table, and Tyson was taking a lot less just to box here in the UK. So and somehow these Ukrainians, they got this way. I know they've got a lot of trouble at the minute with the wars with Russia and all that, which I can only say I'm sorry and I wish them all the best. Nobody should be at war in 2023. We all should be getting along side by side as proper human beings. But unfortunately, that's not the way of the world as we see it today. But like I say, money speaks all languages. I think there's been a bit of greed going on with promoters, especially Usyk's lot. Because to pull out over a rematch clause, when I know the truth about the rematch clause, Tyson just said, okay, give them what they want on the rematch. I'm not going to lose anyway. And if both boys think that much that they're going to win, why not fight over a rematch clause? It's just stupid. And the 30% thing, 30% of a lot is a lot. They stood to make a lot of money. But I just think in my own mind that he thought Tyson didn't want to fight him, which is absolutely ridiculous. Tyson's a pugilist, he's a prize fighter. He'll fight anybody 2 at a time if it makes business sense. So when he's looked up and said, okay, I'll take the 30% and this, that, and the other, and all this rubbish, he thought Tyson didn't want to box him. But guess what? Tyson was in the wings, ready to go. He's fit. He only needed a short camp. He's never stopped training. And he would have faced Usyk at probably his best. But he'd just been in a 10-rounder with Chisora, got 6 out with Dillian White. He hadn't been inactive. He was on form, Tyson. He was raring to go. But again, these promoters got a funny way of twisting things, making it look like other people's fault. But the only fault it never took place is through the promoters. No other reason. Even Usyk, he probably himself wanted to fight, in London. But when you get your promoter saying, oh, there's a lot more money over here, and they're thinking about lining their own pockets because, 20% of a lot more is better than 20% of a lot little. And it's all about money with them, you see. It's all about money. And it spoils the game, to be honest.
So obviously, it's a frustrating period for Tyson now, obviously having been out of the ring since Chisora and not knowing what's next. Do you think retirement could be on the cards? I saw Frank say potentially that might be in his mind now.
I don't know what Tyson's doing from one day to the next, and neither does Tyson. But when you look at Tyson, what has he got without boxing? He can't live without boxing. Boxing's all he's got. And I'm his dad, and I'll tell you now. Tyson can say something today and not mean it tomorrow because it's to do with his mental health thing. He gets very vocal on social media, and I think sometimes he gets carried away due to his mental health thing. But nonetheless, he shouldn't do these things, And at the end of the day, you've just got to take it on the chin. What's for you won't pass you by. If it's meant to be, it would have happened. And if not, just wait your time, keep training, keep doing your thing. Something will come up, But at the end of the day, a golden opportunity has been missed, and I do feel sorry for the fans, because they've lost out. Because I know they feel like they've been cheated, they've been lied to, but not by Tyson. It's not the fighters, it's the promoters, the handlers, and stuff. People put these fights together. They make it complicated, and they're thinking about what they can get out of it. They look at the fighter like it's a piece of meat. getting fattened up for market. They want as much as they can make, and that's why the fights don't take place. That's what it's all about, But Frank Warren, again, he's in a no-lose situation because Daniel Dubois, he handles him. He's number one. He's a mandatory for Usyk's belt. So unless Frank accepts step-aside money so he can fight Wilder, which wouldn't surprise me in the future, that he doesn't get offered step-aside money. But this will show me where Frank Warren's at. Because Frank Warren, if he shows loyalty, he'll put his man in. He'll say, right, Daniel Dubois, fight Usyk.
Yeah.
If he takes step-aside money, he'll go down a lot in my estimation.
Yeah.
I don't think he's right. I just think Tyson and the British public has been cheated out of the unification bout by greedy people. Again, that's just my opinion, no one else's.
Yeah.
Again, but listen, they're going to go with the big paydays, aren't they? And you know what? It's an 8 game. You can get badly damaged. So if they can get met 10 times more in Saudi, well, so be it, and good luck to them. You can't blame them. It's a fight business. But again, the fans lose out, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah. And obviously,